see it or interact with it. Today, we're not just adding a token, we're sort of giving you the master key, really, to unlock everything you own, making the invisible visible. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah. What's fascinating here is that while this might initially seem maybe a bit daunting, a bit technical,
Mm-hmm.
the process of bringing a custom digital asset into your wallet's display is actually uh, remarkably logical and empowering, really. Once you understand the precise sort of methodical steps involved, it's a direct exercise in self-custody, basically.
Absolutely. And our mission for this deep dive is to explore exactly that. We've got this highly practical document titled How to Manually Add Apertum wUSDT Token to MetaMask Mobile App.
Right.
Think of it as your essential blueprint for, well, digital asset visibility, guiding you through what many consider a real rite of passage in the crypto world.
Precisely. And this isn't just about one specific token, Apertum wUSDT.
Right.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, it's really about grasping the underlying mechanics of how any specific digital asset gets integrated into a mobile wallet, like MetaMask. And why sticking to these precise kind of atomic instructions is just so critical in this whole decentralized space. It really underscores your direct agency as a user.
Okay, let's dive right in then. Deconstructing this token import process, starting right at the beginning, the foundational step. Accessing your MetaMask mobile app, the guide begins simply enough. Open MetaMask mobile app. Straightforward.
Hmm.
But then it immediately emphasizes security. One, enter password, and two, click on unlock. Now, these initial steps might seem trivial, almost too basic, but as you know, they're the main gateway to your entire digital portfolio.
Well, yeah, and this initial security step isn't just about remembering a password. It's really a core principle in decentralized finance.
Okay.
Unlike, say, traditional banking, where the institution secures your assets, here you are the sole guardian. You hold the keys. And this password is your very first line of defense. It's a direct manifestation of that saying, not your keys, not your crypto.
Right.
It's the absolute first critical hurdle to make sure only you can access what's inside.
So you're past the bouncer, securely inside your wallet. What's the very first move then to bring in something new? The guide says, three, click on the plus. Just a simple little plus button.
Yeah.
But it's far from a casual tap, isn't it? It's your explicit signal to the app saying, okay, I'm about to get proactive here. Here's where it gets really interesting.
And this raises an important question for you, the user. Why do some tokens need this manual step? Why aren't they just listed automatically?
Good question.
Well, while a wallet could automatically show common tokens like Ether or major stablecoins for custom tokens or newly issued assets like this Apertum wUSDT, this manual plus action signifies that you, the user, are taking proactive control. You're deciding what your wallet displays.
Mm-hmm.
It's an intentional act, really, to interface with a specific smart contract out there on the blockchain.
Right. So you're telling it, look for this specific thing. Now, this next part, this is where it feels a bit like digital detective work.
Yeah, a little bit.
The guide tells us we need to step outside the MetaMask app for just a moment. Go to the Apertum Explorer on https://explorer.apertum.io. Once you're there, the instructions are clear. 4, click on tokens, and then 5, copy wUSDT token address. And this token address, it isn't just some random string of letters and numbers, is it? It's crucial.
Absolutely crucial. As many of you know, a blockchain explorer, like this Apertum Explorer, it's basically your real-time window into the immutable ledger.
Okay.
It's where all the raw, transparent data lives, all the transactions, all the smart contracts. It allows for ultimate verification and scrutiny by anyone. And that wUSDT token address, which the guide helpfully gives as 0 by 1487 DB421F6 B58E77 BFC905 FDC1EDE 5FB85C7F.
Mm-hmm.
That is the precise smart contract address that governs this token's existence and its behavior on the Apertum chain. Without that exact identifier, your wallet simply wouldn't know which specific digital asset you're actually trying to find and interact with.
Got it. So you need that unique address. Armed with that, we then head back to the MetaMask app, ready to give it our precise instructions. The guide directs us. 6, enter token contract no. 0 by 1487 DB421F6 B58E77 BFFC905 FDC1, EDE 5FB 85C7F, and then 7, click on Next. This is the moment, isn't it? You directly tell your wallet, look for this specific asset.
Indeed. And when you input that contract address, MetaMask doesn't just store the string of characters you typed in.
Right.
It actively uses that address to communicate with the blockchain itself. It pulls all the necessary metadata about that specific token. So this includes crucial details like its symbol, in this case wUSDT, and its decimal places, which is important for displaying the balance correctly.
Ah, okay.
It ensures the token is displayed accurately and functions correctly within your wallet. It's the system verifying the token's identity based on its unique blockchain signature, making sure what you see matches what's actually on the chain.
Makes sense. Finally, we reach the confirmation steps. Almost there. The guide instructs us to 8, click on Next again,
Mhm.
followed by 9, click on Port, and with that final click, the guide triumphantly confirms the Apertum wUSDT token is now imported to your MetaMask. It's a real sense of completion, knowing it's truly there, visible, and under your command.
Yeah, absolutely. That final sequence is basically the wallet's confirmation process. It's acknowledging the token's identity, integrating it into your displayed asset list. Once you complete those steps, the manual addition is a success. It brings the token right into your immediate view and, crucially, under your full control within the application. It's really a testament to the power you wield over your own digital assets in this space.
So, what does this all mean? We've just walked through the precise step-by-step journey of manually adding a custom token. We've kind of solidified a core skill, haven't we, for anyone navigating the digital asset landscape? It's more than just following instructions. It's really understanding the mechanics of self-custody.
Exactly. This isn't just a guide for one specific token, Apertum wUSDT.
No.
If we connect this back to the bigger picture, it beautifully illustrates the fundamental mechanics of how decentralized finance and, well, personal digital asset management truly operate. It underscores the power of having precise, step-by-step knowledge in what can often seem like a pretty abstract and maybe overwhelmingly complex digital world. It genuinely empowers you, the user.
And that's why this kind of detailed walkthrough provides so much more value than just, say, a general idea of managing tokens. It's a practical, actionable guide. It empowers you to take direct control of your digital world.
Which leads to maybe a final thought to leave you with. Given the absolute precision required to manually add a token like Apertum wUSDT step by step, how does this process really highlight the user's ultimate responsibility and, importantly, their direct control within the blockchain ecosystem? Especially when you contrast that with the automated, often quite opaque systems we're generally used to in traditional finance, something to think about.